vlog. We've got a few things to do today, mainly just like running errands, so I thought I'd take you guys along with me. We go grocery shopping just to pick up a few little pieces. We have like a lot of the main stuff, but just run out of like fruit and veggies and stuff, so just gonna top up on a few little things and then probably go to Bunnings. I feel like today is kind of sunny, kind of not. I feel like it's sunny in the morning, then the clouds come in and it starts raining in the afternoon, but would love to get a plant for the front part of the house. We did have a plant there that we got at the start of the year, but it basically died out, and I think it's because obviously during the summertime at the start of the year it was very hot, and I think it dried out the plant and we didn't just water it enough and everything. So we had a bit of a look and found a plant that's a bit more kind of tolerant to different conditions. Right now it's a bit more frosty still, so I don't know, hopefully this plant works out, but we would love to have a look and see if Bunnings has that, and then maybe go to some op shops. I don't really know, we've barely been to any op shops in our area, and there is an antique store that I would love to go to. It seems really nice and all the reviews seem really good, so I would love to go check that out. But yeah, just kind of like little errands and going around and everything. I also need to go to the library and drop off some books that I have that are kind of overdue now, so need to go do that ASAP. So that's kind of what this vlog is going to be, running some errands and doing some house things and all of that fun stuff. These are the 3 books that I got from the library that I actually have not even had a chance to read, but unfortunately this one is kind of overdue. It's been on hold for someone else, so definitely need to return this, but I'll probably put it back on hold at a later time because I do want to read this so bad. And then I got this book, Enchanted to Meet You by Meg Cabot. This author was like an author that I was like obsessed with when I was younger, and so I just kind of wanted to pick up something by her and see if I would still like it. I don't know if this needs to be returned just yet. I feel like I can keep this. And then there's this book called Crazy Stupid Romance, and I've heard good things about this series and stuff, but it was kind of popular like a few years ago, I think. I'm not too sure, but I just couldn't really get into it, so I think I'm just gonna return this and then probably only keep this one, and hopefully I can read it soon. So yeah, let's go return these 2 books to the library. Back from our little errands this morning. It was super good. We didn't end up going to the antique store that I wanted to go to because it was closed. I didn't realize that it's closed, so we'll have to plan a trip to that later on. But we did go to Bunnings and we got a few things, so I wanted to show you what we ended up getting. Off with some mint. I'm so excited about this. I got some mint. This is a beautiful plant, like gorgeous. It's already thriving, so hopefully it continues to thrive. So I'm gonna probably put it in a pot because I heard that mint is like one thing that just kind of grows out of control, 1, and then 2 also grows horizontally. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that a few times, so I'm assuming it's true. But I'm gonna put it into a pot that I have, and it should be hopefully good in there. If you saw my last video, I used daisies that we had to put in our little tablescape that I had when I was hosting people over for lunch, and now I'm just like in love with daisies. So I got a yellow variant of them and I'm super excited. I feel like these are also going to thrive. They're already kind of budding up here, but yeah, I feel like daisies seem to thrive in my backyard. I feel like that's like the one flower that's been really well, apart from like violas. So I'm really happy about this. I'm really excited, and I love yellow, so we got this. We got a few of these ones which are really cute. We've got this red one, we've got a pink one, and then we've got one that's like pink and white and a little bit of yellow in the center. I'm gonna have to check my search history because I was looking it up and seeing like how it thrives and stuff and like where it would thrive. But we also got these, so we're gonna be planting these in the backyard. Now that spring is like slowly coming, I feel like there's so many different things that I want to plant and stuff, but did want to start off with these. I have 2 garden beds and they're both kind of like sectioned half each, so there's like 4 garden beds, if that makes sense, and one of them already has flowers in it, so the other side I'm also going to just put the flowers that we got and like let that be like my little cutting garden that's just what it's going to do. And then the other side where there's two, I'm going to be probably going to do veggies kind of like that. I really want to plant tomatoes, so hopefully I do that more closer to spring. And then maybe some basil and stuff, but the mint will go in its own pot, and some other herbs and stuff will probably go into the garden bed, like some coriander and everything. I feel like I need to look into it more because I want it to thrive and have like the right companions, and like there's just like so much to it with gardening, so I want to do that right. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. But now we're just going to plant the flowers on the other half of the already flower bed, of the one that's already a flower bed, so let's go do that. It's been a few days since I last spoke to you. I think the last thing you would have seen is us doing some gardening and putting new plants in our raised garden beds outside, so that was fun. And I've not vlogged in a few days, but we're back. We are doing more crafty things. This vlog has basically become me showing you guys all my little hobbies and kind of just like talking you through those things. So it's cozy, but it's become more of like a hobby video. Basically, I think I mentioned in my last video that I sewed a skirt very poorly, to be honest, but I had a dress that I turned into a skirt, and I thought I would do the same thing again. I've got this gorgeous gingham dress that has like a shirred halter neck top. I've actually worn it before. I don't know why I still have the tag on it, but I really love the flowiness of the skirt part of the dress, but I just feel like halter necks don't really flatter me anymore. So I kind of want to turn this into like a little skirt, and I feel like, look at that, that already looks so cute. We're gonna try and turn that dress into a skirt, and I'm hoping this time it goes a little bit better. I feel like I've learnt from my mistakes a little bit, but I'm just gonna kind of wing it and hopefully it turns out okay. I just want to like practice my sewing and hopefully get better at it. I've got a few fun ideas of things that I want to create for some things that are coming up, but apart from that, I would love to bake a little bit today as well if I can. I'm really getting into my baking era, I'm not gonna lie, but I saw a recipe for some almond croissant cookies, and I don't know, I've been like talking about almond croissants with my boyfriend's mom, so they've just been like living rent-free in my brain because we just keep talking about it. So I feel like it'll be fun to do like a cookie version of it. Hopefully it works out, but that's something that I would love to make as well today if I have some time. It's a gloomy day today, so I just want to cozy up and do my little things and yeah, just have fun and just do something new that's not like going on my phone and scrolling for hours. So that's what we're gonna do. Set up my little station on our dining table because I don't have a table in my room, which I'm thinking of looking into getting one, probably just from something from Facebook Marketplace as well, just like a nice table that I can sew in there, because it would be really cute and it would be much more functional instead of basically taking over my dining table. I also had to cut a little part of my skirt because I lost a safety pin, and then the safety pin opened, like obviously, and then I couldn't get it to close inside because of the ruffles. So I've been having a time with the skirt. It would be simple, but it is taking it out of me, but that's okay. That is probably like what is going to take the most time, and then after that I'm just gonna cut whatever's left, sew the elastic together, and then stitch the hole where I put the elastic through, so that's all good. And I think that's pretty much all I need to do for the skirt. Like I don't think I have anything else. Oh, and then the hole that I made to fix the safety pin, so I'll probably sew those two things up. But yeah, it should be simple once the elastic is through properly. This is what it's looking like. You can see it's obviously like a maxi length skirt, or like the maxi dress that I cut in half. This is what like the sharing part is. I feel like I'm not saying that word right, but I think that's what it is, like the shared part. So I think honestly I could have folded it a bit more because it's, you know, there's like a lot of sharing there, but this is really cute, and honestly it feels so much more secure than the skirt that I made last time with the beige skirt, because I didn't put elastic at the top, I just sewed it together. And yeah, that one I can tell is like a little bit, that one I can tell is like much looser, like it's not very, what's the word, it's not gonna last for a while, but hopefully this is fine. I'm really happy with how it turned out. This is so cute. How cute is this? I just folded over like that waistband part a little bit, so it's not as awkward when I'm like, you know, actually trying to use the pockets of the skirt. Isn't it so cute? I think it looks really, really cute. I'm going to upcycle some clothes that I have laying around instead of going out and buying like a gingham skirt. I just made my own. Super happy with this, although the elastic obviously did take a few years off my life, but I'm gonna try and tidy up my space now because look at the mess on my dining table, guys. This is just not okay. There is so much stuff happening. I'm gonna try and tidy all this together. I've got like a basket to put everything, all my sewing supplies in. So all this stuff is going to go into there, and then I'm just going to tidy up. Okay, this looks much, much better. As you would have seen, we went on a walk. It was so beautiful. The weather really cleared up, like it was not gloomy at all, and saw a bunch of wildlife, which was really nice. We saw a kangaroo, some ducks, all the fun things, and then we came home. I did make the cookies and they turned out so good. As you would have seen, they look so good. Obviously not perfect because they're not perfect circles or anything, and they did overflow a little bit, but I don't care because they taste amazing. Really happy with that. But yeah, I just wanted to end off the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.